welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be doing another plan with me. I'll be planning week 35 of 2021 in my Wonderland222 B6 size. I've been using my Chic Sparrow Alice in the B6 size, and I have this little engraving embossing on it, and it's a quote from Alice in Wonderland which says, "Actually, I am right on time," which is really, I don't know, I really love that quote. I think it's it speaks volumes, and it's a really good reminder that even though we are planners, and I'm guessing if you watch this channel then you are probably big on planners as well, but it's so important to remember that, you know, we have to live as well. There's only so much that we can plan for, and in reality, you know, often what actually happens is what was meant to happen. So we got to go with the flow a little bit. It really makes me giggle that I keep my Wonderland in my Alice instead of Alice in Wonderland. Anyway, that's a really bad joke, but truly it makes me giggle when I think about it. So so I have both the planner and the notebook, and that's the full size notebook, not what they have for 2022, which is the half size. I'm looking forward to that because I'm, as you can see by this ribbon here, I'm only about halfway through that notebook, so I'm actually using the half size for next year when it arrives, and I'm really looking forward to that. I think it'll be a really good fit for me. So yeah, so I'll give you a quick look at last week. It's actually Saturday afternoon when I am planning for next week, so I've put in some photos. I just had so many great photos this week that I sort of jumped ahead and put one in for tomorrow, even though I haven't quite finished the week yet, but that's okay. So I've had lots of work this week, and it's been really busy but really good as well. Probably the biggest thing for me was Thursday. I had a conference. It was supposed to be a face-to-face conference with two of my colleagues at work, but sadly we could not all be together because of the lockdown, so it was all virtual. But we spent the day just kind of texting and chatting and talking through what was going on anyway, so it was really nice to still feel that connection with them even though I couldn't actually see them in person. I was completely exhausted by the end of it. There was so much information to take in. It was really, really good. Let's see, what else do I have here? I got some new, you know what, they're right here. I got some new classic Bic pens, but they come with like different colored barrels. So I actually bought like the different colored barrels, and I've just like swapped them out for the ones that I wanted. So this is your classic, you know, black, red, blue, green, and then this is probably the next most common. It has the light blue, light green, purple and pink, and then I also found this one which has the purple and pink. It's the same as in the other one, and it has yellow and orange, which I hadn't seen before, and I could only find coming from the US, shipping from the US, so I bought it on Amazon, which is really cool. But it's been really fun. You can see here that I essentially now have the opportunity to just do a rainbow of colors, and that's been really, really fun. So I've mostly been using those pens this week actually for something different. See, the boys and I have played some games. They've had music and jiu-jitsu. It was book week, so here are their costumes, which I showed you guys last week. My littlest has been right in on the reading this week, which is amazing, and he has been reading to me almost every night. This is my littlest sitting on, this is our swing seat outside, and we were actually measuring space. It was a maths activity, and yeah, we were using the pavers to measure the floor layout space area of the swing seat, so that was fun. I did some reading today. That was really nice. New book, which was really good. Really enjoyed reading that. Book 2, I finished it today, and book 2 comes out on the 30th, so I have to wait 2 days, which is both really good and also really mildly frustrating. I just wanted to be able to jump straight in, but I only have to wait 2 days, so that's pretty good. So yeah, that was my week. It was really cold this week. So I haven't done my monthly plan yet, so it all looks fairly bare at the moment. I may just chuck in a little time lapse. And otherwise I will get into planning week 35. I'm going to be using the Thestrals kit from Sarah Beth Plans, and the foil option that I chose was the rose gold. I think it goes beautifully. I really like the colors of this, considering that in Australia it's spring starting on Wednesday, so I just felt like that was actually a really nice spring kit, as well as sort of leading on from book week. So, and it's Harry Potter, so yeah, that's always fun. So yeah, I'm gonna get in and do that today. I don't actually have loads of time for planning right at this moment. My kids are on screens and they only get a certain amount of screen time, so I'm hoping that they don't pop down and interrupt me as I'm doing this. It's nice to sort of have a few minutes of peace to myself while they do some gaming and relax a bit too. It's hard to find our own space at the moment. As any of you who have been in lockdown will understand, there is no such thing as space or time to yourself. Yeah. It's Father's Day on Sunday, which I've already put in a sticker for. And these are gorgeous stickers, but I have noticed that they do not remove very easily and actually rip a little bit too, so this could get fiddly. Oh, it's ripping already there. It's got to be so careful. The beauty of stickers, of course, is that you can always just stick them down exactly next to each other, and even if there's a rip, it doesn't really matter. I think you would never know I just did that, which is cool. Let's see. What did I do last week? I had the photos down the bottom, which I did like, but I feel like I'm not using as many of the pictures. I'm wondering about doing a little bit more of the flaps or the tip-in style, which I've done before. More like this sort of style. That could work well, and that way I get to use some of these pictures too. Will make the week look a little bit busier, but you know, that's okay. Just pulling out my sticker tweezers. Find that easier. I have to say, I love these kits, and I love with the Wonderland that it's really straightforward. Like, there's not a lot of detailing, and I've probably said it to you guys before. I've used Hobonichi and Jubunteccio previously, and I love not having to feel like I have to cover up the Japanese because I don't understand it. But at the same time, I really do love adding color. I'm having such a mental blank on the dates. It's 28th, 29th, 30th, 31st. Had to really think about that. a challenge when you cover it up. I can always check there and see it, of course, but there are so many more kits coming out for the Wonderland, which is amazing. I think that was one of the harder things switching to the Wonderland, was just how little there was available when I first started this year. Actually, come back on the 4th. Maybe I'll put it on the side. A little bit different. So, what do I have on this week? I've got a few things. I start work at 8 a.m. every day, which is much easier to remember. So I actually might I'm not working Saturday. It is actually my hubby's birthday. So I'm gonna put a box across the top. I really like these little ones. They're so cute. And sort of break that up for me. I'm going to draw in my lines that show me when I have my work hours. I'm working 8 till 4. Oh. Working 8 till 2. And I'm actually not starting at 8 on Thursday. That's my error, but that's okay. I'm working till 12. It's really still good to log in and just be prepared. I'm one of those people who is usually either late to something, or I'm like early and prepared. There's never really something in between. Let's see. We do have, so for the boys' activities, I haven't used a lot of the pinky colored ones. Do music in this one, that is 5 till 6. After my question to you guys last week about getting boys into practice, they actually just seem to have jumped in and done it, which has been great. Even my their jiu-jitsu teacher, because we're doing it all in the same space, he saw their musical instruments, and actually it was really cute. He offered for them to do like an impromptu play of their instruments for the jiu-jitsu class, which was really cute. And they were really happy to demonstrate their skill, of course. And so naturally, because they had that time they actually stayed down here for a little bit, just doing some practice, which was amazing to see. It was really cute watching them. My eldest he's been playing a little bit longer than my youngest, and he was helping him. It was really cute watching them collaborate and play together. Super, super cute. Birthday, we will have, I'll put some of these pink ones so that it kind of ties in. So that was the reason why I chose it. It looks a little bit like spring. So I might pop in. It's Father's Day here in Australia. Basically be my hubby's weekend of celebration. I think it's hard for him that he doesn't really get that option. Any other time in the year, you know, for any of you who have that kind of overlap, if your birthday's near Christmas or some other event, you know that feeling. Also have my second COVID vaccination. I haven't used this one yet. I think that is the major events. Do you have a book dropping? It's the second book in the series that I read, and I would like to put that in. I'll put that in. Not that I'll get to read it during work, but we'll pop it up here anyway. And actually, the boys have another well-being day for school. So the school encouraged all the kids to hop off screens for a day a couple of weeks ago, and it was such a great success. Even though I'm working that day, which is a disappointment, it would be nice to have that day with them. It's also just such a relief to not have to try and do that juggle. So even though it's not necessarily of direct benefit to me, it still is absolutely of benefit to me, which I love. It's amazing. So I'm so glad that they're doing that again. I think that is the bulk of things. I might pop in the temperatures. Probably won't use the stencil. I really struggled with it last week, as you guys saw. So I'm probably just going to handwrite in. The weather is pretty much all sunny all week, which is really nice. That will be a nice day. Wednesday 22 for their well-being day. That's great. That's a lovely temperature. Not sure what that is in Fahrenheit. You guys will probably have a better idea. I think that's the events for the week. I'm definitely, even though like I was still good about getting things done, I just, you know, without all the travel time of going places, I sort of get things done when I can. It's a lot more flexible. Lockdown is growing on me. I will still be glad to get out of it. I think I'm going to put the books. So what I'm thinking is that I'm going to do pictures down the bottom as like a bottom banner. It's going to cover that. Then I might do a thestral. The green I think would be really lovely there. And might leave that one just because I've got my Bible study box there. I'll pick 2 more. Oh, the one with the carriage, just as gorgeous. And I think just floral one. Maybe I save that one for spring. No, it's done. I'm committing. Okay, actually I might keep those close and just I am finding, because especially during these hour slots when the kids are down here, that's the time when I'm actually like going in and sort of filling out what I did, or just sort of decorating and just decompressing at the end of the day. So it actually would be really nice to, I'll probably just keep these on my desk and add them in as I go. They're so pretty and shiny, but so I definitely do want to use them. I haven't even put his name in. I think I may pop it in black. My hubby's name is Ross. It's his birthday. Oh, I haven't written in anything else. What did I say there? Book drops. Book drops. Jiu-jitsu. Jiu-jitsu. Bible study. I haven't got labels for the work, but that's okay. I know where I am. Sometimes. Alright, well, that's me. I didn't get interrupted by the kids, so that's always exciting. I hope that you have enjoyed this plan with me, and keep an eye out. I'll probably do a time lapse, like I said, of the planning for the coming month of September. So I hope that you're all going well, and take care. Talk to you next time. Bye.